Can you believe it? Day 100. Crazy. Oh, I didn't even finish a sentence. What the world? What's up? Oh no, it's just saying invite him. Maybe he's live too. What's up, everybody? Day 100. Crazy stuff. Part 1. Tonight, after dark, it's lightsaber time. So, here we go. We got a... Hey, how's it going out there today? I got a Curiosity Cola. We're going to see how curious I am today and drink one of these. This is my after work 12-hour shift celebration. Day 100. I don't know if I like this, but regardless, we're on day 100, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Milestone of a day. Today is day 100. Hitting this dummy for 1,000,000 hits in a year or less. Yo, Boo the Hurt. Oh, wait, I thought. Oh yeah, this is like popular MMOs crashing out and winding up on your back porch. So, here we go. We're at 270. The closest I can get to 280,000 a day will put us back on track. I've missed days hitting a dummy. Every day I miss a dummy hit out of the year. I get behind by 3,000 hits. We're going to kind of take it chill, though. How's it going? Good morning. Oh, thanks for that like button already. Who's that? Dorsil, what's up? Ah, hey, thanks for hitting the like button. Oh, Chris Clips, too. Just in case anybody's new, because some names I don't recognize already. 100 days of hitting this thing. Tonight is going to be lightsabers after dark. On the dummy. First ever lightsaber live stream. But yeah, 270. That means on average, even if you're not good at math, you might remember for the 100, you can move the decimal point over 1, 2. So the average is 2,700 hits a day, which is actually slightly behind schedule. We hit it 44 times so far this morning. I'm gonna try and chat while we keep track. Thanks for that like button continuously while we're talking. Let me finish this set and I'll catch up on chat. So we actually had a poll on here too. Our friend Bob is getting a new outfit. We're buying him the new outfit with the gift money from the last couple weeks. What's up, Jesus or Jesus? Oh, Chelsea. All right, we're not catching up on chat yet. I owe you. The heart me rule on this channel is an instant set of 100. It's just Chelsea, who also has good content. Anybody in chat, I also suggest you follow. It's just Chelsea, and this is 100 for you right away. '81, '82, '83, '84. Oh. Thank you for the heart me. Putting us to work. Alright, now we catch up on chat. How's everybody doing this morning? Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, so, like, no joke, when it comes to, like... So whenever... I'll catch up on chat right after this. if someone follows me, either I know them already because we fight in armor. I like, you know, sword fight in armor, right? So it's either I already know them from that. If they have armor, as long as they're like active uploaders, as you fall back. But rare circumstances, you know, someone not in the armor world gives a follow and cross paths on here, and I think you got good content there. It's just Chelsea, so definitely deserve a follow back. Make sure we miss anything in chat here. So we're 200. There's a church bell. It's 8 a.m. We're going till 9:30, 10 o'clock. Oh yeah, for real. No joke. Getting ready. Oh, Chris. Hey. Oh. All right, Stomp. Just so you know too, since I think you might be new, when I make the highlight video for this, which will probably upload tomorrow, you're in the credits for the. Even just a coin gets in the credits. If anyone ever comes back and says, "What happened on day 100?" All right, I will catch up on chat. The rule is to heart me. I owe you 100 right now. However, I knocked the soda over. That's going to ruin the carbonation. We'll use this shield for you though. That's 300 we're on so far. Thanks to you, we're already on 300. Honestly, I'd probably still be stuck on 100 if it wasn't for the heart me's. Hey, well, I hope you have a good day at school. I tied these on here earlier. This is more of a dress-up outfit. I wouldn't fight in this. Making sure we didn't miss anything. Blue Knight, if you're there, what's up? Crusaders. Hey, does the Chivalry 2 guy though have this kind of army cap? It's probably kind of accurate. This has a lot of ties, which I like. I don't know if it gets that detailed. What's up, Crusaders? Oh, Rhiannon, what up? By the way, Tycoon, thanks for that like button. Dawn, I just got off work. I worked a 12-hour shift. I clocked out 50 minutes ago from a 12-hour shift. You don't want to put this much. If you're putting this much effort, though, I'm a cardiac nurse. Into your cardiac job, that means someone's having a rough night. You hope that you don't have to put this much effort into your work overnight. It started out kind of rough. Somebody had a crazy heart rate. What's up there? Oh, Mason. What's up, Farmer Mason? Yeah. I literally just got off work. And yeah, so I started work with somebody at a heart rate that was going up in like the 200s. 180, 200. It's kind of nuts. Putting in work like this on them. Sword. All right. And we are at 300. Woo. If I get 10,000 hits a day, which won't happen between tonight and this morning. Pete! What's up, Viney? What up, Monkey? Yeah, Chris, you too. Hey, have a great day at school, man. Have a perfect day. And anybody else out there this morning, I hope you have a great day. And that we're under the porch again because it was raining. I didn't want to wear this out in the rain. This stuff will rust. I try not to even touch it with my hands. saying, like, since I just got off work, to me this is like 8 p.m. 8 a.m. to me is like 8 p.m. 8 a.m. to me is like 8 p.m. I think I didn't tie these on tight enough. So if you were, these are so you don't get slashed and stuff in the arms if you were actually fighting someone with a sword. But they don't do a whole lot of protection though. Like, look, I can get, you know, just like playing a violin through the gaps. Yeah, that was so weird. I just happened to jump in. Yeah, thank you, Crusaders. Thank you for sending that link, the Discord link, first of all. I had no clue that server existed. Very helpful. And very funny how that worked out. I jumped in right when someone was like, oh, are there teams in Pittsburgh? Hit with the turtle shell? Oh, for sure. This is the small turtle shell. This is the turtle shell that I got made just exclusively for punching. Not much on a block. Well, you can punch block, but this is, you gotta be on point to block with something like this. The small turtle shell. We're in 370. Tonight's episode is lightsaber night. I've never hit ball with lightsabers. I'm gonna get my 2 tournament lightsabers out for tonight's episode. First special celebration for day 100. Oh, I think that's actually 100. So at 400. What up, Eric? These have those tied to the wrists also. Oh, yeah. Are you talking about this tied? Like they used to have some people. So the thing the sport. Some people say it's not a sport. I play as like boo hurt. Yeah. Actually, a lot of times you'll see people these days with it tied here, and they're using like a two-handed weapon, and it's on the bottom hand, so that they do actually have something to block with. It's a little more popular these days to see that, but back in historically, I don't know if I've ever seen a reference for it. I've definitely seen it in the sport though. People with a buckler tied, a smaller one at least tied on the hand, so they have something that they can maybe try and deflect a shot with. Bachata, yeah, because yes, I do. But I'm just hitting the dummy. Huey, you can always check out my fight videos. Like, you might love them. I don't know, but you can click on here. You can see my real fight videos. I actually do move around and do all kinds of stuff. It's 1, 2, 3. Bachata. If you're with a girl, or whatever, doesn't have to be a girl for your follow. Spin them around. Yeah, I can dance bachata. Yeah, I was a competitive ballroom dancer for a long time. That's how I came with. Oh man, chat's flying by. Let's not miss a comment. So yeah, Affluent Tycoon. If you look up the term Buhurt, B-U-H-U-R-T, you'll come across all kinds of footage. Or if you click on my profile, one of my pinned videos are my cage matches in armor, beating each other up with swords and in a cage. I think it's great. Some people say it's not a sport. You shouldn't get cut with chainmail if it's good chainmail. Last year I had somebody's crossguard punched through my chainmail and I got... You can't really see that. See that scar? That's from a sword puncturing my chainmail and getting me in the eye. Not fun. It was an instant split. But yeah, I used to be a competitive ballroom dancer. Oh, whoa. Nice. Oh, okay. Jay, with the turtle shell comment, with the boxer. What's up, Dilly? I wanted to be Camelot. They picked someone who's, I'm probably about a 5 out of 10. They probably picked a guy who's an 8 out of 10. Chad played Camelot. Thank you. Michelle. So, my illness was just for a day. I'm glad you mentioned that. I was off work because I had to be somewhere in the morning. I couldn't be there if I was working the night before. So I was sick. Oh, yeah. Homemade shields are so much fun. I will catch up on chat. Junk, I was just telling everybody, I just got off a 12-hour shift. I worked 12 hours overnight. See, Junk is right. It's not a sport. So Junk, first of all, that's for you. But it's fine. You can have your opinion. I just disagree. But when you leave 3 comments in a row, I mean, I think you kind of deserve one of these. Or maybe 2, but it's behind my shield. You can't see it. Yeah, see, so I want to do some research. I want to define a sport. What is this? What is not a sport is what I want to start with. And if it's, you know, if it's not a sport, it's not a sport. You don't have to think it's a sport. Like I said in the beginning, Junk, if you had like an if you had a mentality of like at least a person who's 5, you probably would have realized when I do this and say a sport that I'm saying, you know, some people don't think it's a sport. I do. I'd like to find a way to prove it wrong. Let me get a set in here and I'll catch up with chat. Almost there. So, I mean, if you look up, like, that's 500 for me to write down. If you look up AMMA, it's like a freaking legit thing. They have an arena with a cage, announcers, a set dress code for the referees. It's televised. Lots of things, and they take top fighters. Lots of things that would make you think it's a sport. Thanks for the follow. With the heart, the emotes. Sorry, Junk. Yes, Jesus loves you. Thank you, Landon. What? Everybody talking about the rapture lately, Michelle. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, Junk. Alright, Junk. So, Junk, who named himself after either garbage or a male private part. We'll see ya, because you're just getting the ban. Sorry, buddy. Alright, so here's the thing. Boop. Oh, I don't know if I blocked him or not. There we go. Alright, cool. Chat drama. Yeah, whatever. It happens. Actually, Junk, I'm going to unblock you. I'm going to unban you. Comment all you want because it probably just helps out with the algorithm. Junk, talk crap as much as you want. And I'll agree with you if you're right. Like I said, I can't say it's a legit sport. Seems like it. Strider, we fight at a couple Ren fairs, not all of them. Sometimes because we compete with the main show. Yeah, we're good. Noise ordinance over. Everybody's going to work. I just got home for work. In case anyone says again, get a job. Bless you too, man, Serpentine. The Raptor. The Raptor, more serious than the Rapture. Tuesday. We'll see. Oh, God, Mike, it's Tuesday now. Well, we are here. I'm gonna keep scrolling. Sorry, if I didn't get to the comment yet, apologies. I will get to it. I do want to get a couple hits in here. So we're on the porch because it was raining out. The weather kind of sucks. So it's a gloomy day. Maybe not dark enough outside for the rapture. But you know, we'll see. I have a whole hundredth day celebration tonight. Where we're gonna break out the lightsabers. What the world? What the world? What's up, man? What's up, man? Where if the rapture happens, it better be after the longsword. I mean the lightsaber. The lightsaber hitting Bob episode tonight. Because I'm really looking forward to live streaming later. I'll get the chat in 1 second. Here's some point of view stuff. Block your head. Try to. Maybe not with this little shield. Alright, almost chat time. Hang on. And we'll just do a couple extra. So we're at 600. We're either training for a sport or not training for a sport, depending on your opinion. The moves, mush. We'll show you some moves tonight. Boohurt is a whacking sport. You can have a crowbar in your hand that's scored the same way. There's no poking in Boohurt, so we're limited. Not a lot of cool moves. Oh, Pell, they actually did that? I'm going to have to look that up. Was the castle I built with the tools, was it stone? The squirrels are having a fight behind me. If you hear that no. Oh, all right, roll the channel. Mush, just so you know, Mush, you just made it into the credits for when we upload the highlight of today. I must take a short break from chat because I am Mush. 100 hits right now. Put me to work. Please bear with me as we scroll through chat. There's a lot going on in chat today, especially with the rapture. All right, thanks for that like button. We're at 700, I believe, so this will make it 8. Now there's squirrels fighting over there. Or is it the same ones? They're chasing each other around the tree. What the world, if you're there, I don't even get to your call. If you're there, I didn't even get to where you joined. Here we go. Thanks for that like button. There's a move. I guess. So 5. Those are kind of some moves. A quick sword. Shield punches can be devastating in this sport. Getting punched with a shield hurts more than getting hit with a sword in the face. In a helmet. We are at 800, right, everybody? You're right. The rapture would not be a rapture if it didn't happen when people least expect it. Wow. Keep me busy, everybody. 37 messages. Mike, I need coffee too. I need that cola. Yo, what the world? Sorry, man. We got buried in the chat. What's up, man? Bro, your video popped up when I was scrolling through. I thought you were live, and I started going. Pow, 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 pow. I was like, oh, wait a second. It's a regular video. This is a good one for Boomstick. I mean, look. You almost have a full use of this hand. I don't think it'd get in the way if you're aiming with the boomstick. If you even bother to aim with the boomstick. If you're talking about the boomstick like from the movie. Shotgun. What's up? Oh man. What's up? I heard you. I'm sorry, I'm just getting through the chat. So Serpentine, are there signs you've seen yet today? Anybody? Are there signs that you've seen yet today that it's going to happen? Besides the weather. Yo! Oh, man. Bob and Jimmy. Hey, oh, tap, tap, tap. What the world? I appreciate that. You know, we actually hit 2 million likes. Featherfall. We actually hit 2 million live stream likes in 100 days, which is nuts. Oh, man. Wow. That's the first time I've had hair in 20 years. Except someone did that yesterday, too. That's a pretty cool animation because it actually lasts longer than most of the others. It lasts longer than the sombrero one. I'm going to see who sent that in 1 second. Featherfall. Bunny, it is 8:20 in the morning. I just got off a 12... Gary the Snail's back. Just got off a 12-hour shift overnight. Loved the round shield with Viking sword. We actually had a whole conversation about that one. Oh, if I was from Ireland, I'd probably have a cooler accent. I have a Pittsburgh accent. Cult of Athena, if you want battle ready, kinda. The best shot, look up Medieval Extreme or Boo Hurt Tech. Boo Hurt. Medieval Extreme is probably the easiest to remember. If you look them up, at least for armor, it's you're going to get hidden in like a competitive sport where people hit you as hard as they can with like two-handed axes. Might give you a starting point of what to look at. We've ordered, my daughter and I have ordered helmets from Cult of Athena. You might not see it back there, but there's a helmet we smashed with swords from Cult of Athena. The popular helmet that the Crusader profiles on here wear, wrecked. My daughter was like 10 years old at the time and stuck a dagger right through the perf plate that protects your eyes. So yeah. Cult of Athena though has, sorry I spit a lot, has great stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. I get a lot of stuff from Cult of Athena, but sorry, if you want actual like fighting armor, it's not the place. Yep. Hopefully though, the Rapture holds off till after the lightsaber live stream tonight. Jimmy! What the world with the Jimmy stickers? Oh yeah, Cult of Athena, armor, swords, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking you meant armor, swords. Cult of Athena has good battle race sword. You want the ones that are rated for, is it sport combat? They have not stage ready. You want the one that's, I think, rated for combat. I don't remember what it's called on there. So this is, so what the world, this is like my Ren Fair look. Although the sleeves now, the weight has turned to sleeves, but these are supposed to line up. This does nothing now. They're supposed to line up so you can take a little bit of some hits. Now it's like if I was playing a violin with my arm, I'd just be basically boop, 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 incapacitated. So bad design. They don't work anymore. Creole, I've not heard of the Creole fencing. This shield is the bigger shield is from Medieval Extreme. Wow, I can't even get to the end of the chat. Nice. Oh yeah. Heck yeah, Crusaders about the axe. Oh, D. Simons or D. Simmons. Let me get this glove on. Where did I put it? Oh, it's on our friend here. Actually, we don't need to. I wear the gloves because this Cult of Athena sword. Actually, I got this called $20. We're on 800. I'm gonna do a set of 200. Now we're at the end of caught up with chat. What the world? Thank you for the Jimmy stickers. Jimmy was on his wheel last night. He runs for about a half hour at a time. Oh, like I was saying, this is like more of a Ren Fair outfit. I wouldn't fight in this one. It's more of a fancy thing. But I don't wear it a whole lot, so I was like, well, let's stream in it. And that's about 50 while we're talking. And Featherfall, if you're there, I didn't even really give you the proper introduction. Featherfall, if you can hear me, how's your morning? How are you doing? And I hope you're having a great day. Having a chat room open during the day of the Rapture. We're gonna have a busy day. Thanks for that like button. That's 100. Super apologies. I didn't see who sent the hair thing. We're gonna scroll up and find it. I want to give you the proper thanks that you deserve. Because that was a really cool gift. More to go. Getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Headbutt. You can headbutt and do hurt. Let me write this down before we forget. Then I'm going to catch up on chat. We're going to drink some of this cola. We're going to hang out for a second. I'm going to use pink. That was 1,000. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Got my Curiosity Cola. All right, let me see. Who sent the hair? I need to find that. Because it didn't pop up. I feel bad when stuff like that happens. Yeah, alright. Gary Snail sent it! I'm taking a screenshot in case, Gary, if you're not here, I'm going to personally send you a message later. Thank you for that. Gary Snail. Come on, screenshot thing, get off. There we go. Alright. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the follow, Evan. Okay. Yeah, Jay, I don't know. So I will explain what, typically, could I beat someone in a fight with those? Joe, I would think so. I have played Evan, I used to have a, yeah, alright, let me tell you this. I used to have a channel on YouTube. I still do, but it's not so active. Zombie Heads, right? It's supposed to be a survival game themed thing, and then Dark Souls came out. I started playing Dark Souls, and I made a weapon moveset video for everything in Dark Souls 2, like 95% of everything in Dark Souls 3, everything in Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, I got to about maybe 20% of them, and Elden Ring. I had almost everything in Elden Ring covered too. So I played a lot of it. I have not played any Elden Ring DLC though. My computer died, and the templates, I lost all the footage, and I sort of just stopped. But yeah, Dark Souls series is like my favorite series out of everything. And Joe, it's so this sport, so there's kind of, in Boohurt, there's kind of no technique, and people come by all the time and be like, you know, your technique sucks, your footwork sucks, which is true. When I'm hitting a dummy, I'm just hitting this thing a million times, right? He's agreeing with me. So I'm just hitting this thing in my porch. If you want to see, go watch some of my fight videos. I got second place medal in Buckler and a second place medal in Longsword Saturday. And the 2 Saturdays before that, I got a medal in South Carolina at Dragon Con. So hitting the dummy, totally understand. Also totally understand when people say boo hurt. It's just I could be hitting with a broomstick, a yardstick, a crowbar, like I sing. There's no poking boo hurt. They don't care about any kind of form as long as you pull the sword back far enough before you hit them again. Hey, what the world? If you're there, I couldn't get restricted if I just pretend. We might have to do that one of these days. Yeah, that's a genius idea. I could make the highlight video like pretending. No sword, no restrictions. I'm not a fan of Curiosity Cola, but it was $3.95, so I'm drinking it. I had their lemonade was really good though. Man, but hey, anybody who wants a good gaming channel, like What the World TV is awesome. Like, man, I sit there, I watch for like hours or however long he's playing. Like, if you want some game, and I don't even care if you're like World of Jesus Christ. The name of the game, I've played it so many times. Like games like World of Tanks, what the world? Tell everybody what you play. Super entertaining. Even if you don't like the game, you like watching them play. Like, no joke. And it's sad that gaming is dying off. Thank you, Joe. And the cola, it tastes like absinthe. There's a church bell. It's 8:30. We got 10 o'clock. I have a date in Ohio. Not Dayton, Ohio. Date in Ohio. At 6 p.m. I gotta get some sleep before it. Have you ever had absinthe? That's kind of what this tastes like. Pretend the ball is the mic. Yo, we're back in 1455. We're hitting Bob while we're live. He nods his head in agreement, but he's not happy when I'm streaming because I'm hitting them multiple times. Bob's gonna cry and talk to his wives. His wives, because he's Pauly. I don't know. Drop the mic. Glass shatters. I could freestyle a couple bars. Do I got bars? War Thunder. Jeez. I played... God, bro. War Thunder. If you like War Thunder, you like What the World streams. Thanks everybody's even just hanging out. We've hit it 1,000 times. The best Crusaders. Thanks for liking the live. Date. Yeah. Got a date in Ohio. I'm traveling... I live next to the border of West Virginia. The skinny part of West Virginia. And then Ohio. She's just kind of like over the border. So I'm traveling across 2 states to get there. Excuse me. But it's not that far. You know what I mean? It's date night. Thoughts on the comet, aliens? I think a lot of stuff these days is going to be AI generated. They've already had fake photos come out of the comet and aliens. So now when you try to post something that looks more believable, it's like, well, we've already seen so much fake stuff. Give Bob a drink. Just pretend I didn't put the cap on it. Whoa. Oh, check this out. Okay. We stabbed Bob with a sharp sword for the 250,000th hit. Look at this grin. Y'all got to see this. Thanks for the follow. Bradu. All right, look at this, right? Watch this. Oh, that's a wicked grin. See, it's raining now. It's good we're in here. I stabbed him with a sharp sword. That's how fragile Bob is. Hey guys. Whoa. Hey you guys. Is anyone that old? All right, we're 1,000 hits in. The best live streams don't get anything done because I'm chatting the whole time. I have a date at 6 p.m. I had if you're here for the last couple live streams, you know that it's because my recent girlfriend called me, had a tarot reading. She was kind of crazy. She said that the tarot reading told her I was the devil and sent a picture of me with the beard and everything and horns and hairy minotaur legs. Bro, it's insane. 6 o'clock. I have to be there. Thank you, Bubba. I try to be chill. I think I am. I try not to miss a comment, so you have to kind of bear with me sometimes. There might be a comment and it goes unanswered until I can get down to the bottom. But the Bob stickers. Oh, yeah, we'll see. This update should hopefully be good. She seems okay. What the world? Did you ever hear the blonde on the couch story? I don't even know if I should tell that one. I'll tell if anyone wants to hear the blonde on the couch story, because it has an ethical part to it too, which could be good where we're talking about the rapture, you know. The blonde on the couch, the treasure map story. What the world? I went to Buffalo Wild Wings the other night. All right, yeah. You're right. It'll be good. And I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I sat by this dude who came to my house 20 years ago to fight me over a girl. But there's a plot twist to it. How I even got to my house. Fun stories. It'll be for night talk. It's Nikki6. What up? So I kind of came by. I didn't really understand, Nikki. I'm kind of new to the whole thing. Nikki and Chelsea, you were all in the same stream last night. I was at work and things were a little crazy, but I didn't get on from it. But I just didn't understand with like 6 people on there who I was watching. Oh yeah. We'll call it the treasure map. I always called it the treasure map incident. What the world? I think it's hilarious. And the blonde on the couch dating story. We'll save those for tonight. Two other crazy stories. Yo, okay. So so Bessie's like in real life. What's up, Knight? Hey, from King J. Hey, what's up, man? I hope that's a good compliment. Yeah, remind me. Just tell me the treasure map incident, and I'll remember what you're talking about. How's it going this morning, everybody? The day of the rapture. Chat's going off about the rapture. I was asking, has anyone seen any signs out there that's going to happen? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, I just didn't understand with everybody. I didn't know whose channel I was watching. Red Hood or Taskmaster? I don't understand the question. TikTok bestie. Heck yeah. What is the Red Hood thing? You talking about? I know like Little Red Riding Hood. Taskmaster, isn't that the thing on your computer that you tells you what's going on in the background? Besties, Chelsea's besties. What's up, Corey? Yeah, but hey, King, if you can clear, oh, I didn't know. Okay, yeah, I haven't read too much DC, so I couldn't tell you. Oh man, oh, I gotcha. I didn't understand. I have not come across those characters. So I actually was really into comics for years. The whole thing that got me out of comics because although I love to read them, I was more of it also for a collector. Like they're not here. So if anyone came, you would not find the comics in my house. They're locked away somewhere. Not here. Where I have like every episode, every issue of Amazing Spider-Man from 20 through like 600 something. In order, except for a very few. The reason I got out because they kept coming out with the stupid variant covers. And you gotta and if I want to have all the covers, the comic store has to order like 20 issues to get the variant cover A. And then if the 50 issues to get variant cover B. And then one store would put them out at face value. I could go in, I got a couple for like $2.95 or $3.95, what do they cost? A variant cover. And then it's instantly worth like $80. But I just bag it and save it. You know what I mean? But I hated, and then it had so many crossovers. Well, now you gotta buy this comic. If you want to keep reading a story, buy this one. I was like, bro, out of control. Oh no, you lost Wolverine 1. Oh, for sure. Yeah, this one has a strap, which is strapped right now. So I have the strap on. It keeps a little bit on my wrist a little more. This is about 40 while we're talking. But also you can use it as center grip. And you're so right. Or you can just put it right in their face and hold it there too. Wolverine #1 would be an awesome issue to have. I have Silver Surfer #1, Iron Man #1, the Hulk, but I can't. It's been a while. The Hulk was the #1, but they were in other comics before that. I don't remember if I have Captain America, but like a good run, like 1 through. I have almost every Iron Man from 1 up. So yeah, at one point, you could talk to me about anything comic-wise, Marvel. These days, I'm so out of it. It's been years. Once they started having the variant covers, it's sort of... Oh, I didn't have to scratch. Oh, chat's not moving because... training to be the perfect NPC. So I actually have them in a... I keep them in a storage area because if this house ever caught on fire or something, I don't want to lose the whole comic collection. I got them in a fireproof storage place. And one day, I'm going to take a week off of work or a month off of work and read the whole Amazing Spider-Man thing, like from front to back. I've read it all, and like the paperbacks where they get you the whole thing in order. But I want to read the actual comic. Oh, bro, Junk, you should see at night when we're out here at night with the spotlights. You know, I don't know, because I have a lot of crappy comics too. Like, do you remember like when Image came out and stuff like that, and they had all those comics like Wildcats was a good series. That was kind of I like the Wildcat stuff. They had so many worthless comics. Same with Marvel had a lot of kind of, you know, they just have these series. My favorite out of everything though is War Machine. War Machine is still probably one of my favorite characters ever. But I'm sorry, for DC, Aquaman, when he had the one-handed Aquaman, was like my favorite DC. And Superboy, the two DCs, I've read those for years. A lot of the comics probably aren't worth a whole lot. And I'm not saying they're mid-issues either. But if you're going to grade it, the ones, like the older ones I have are probably at least a couple of them probably, I don't know, out of scale 1 to 10, they're not even like near mint, you know what I mean? But they're kind of close to near mint. Well, I don't know how to judge, like if a staple's rolled over crooked or something goofy where it's going to make it worth less. Yeah, Superboy was great. What the buck am I doing? I'll show you. That's about 60 while we're talking. We're hitting our buddy here 1 million times in a year or less. We're on day 100. We're 1,060 hits into it. It's raining, so we're not outside, and this is day 100. Oh, 1 million with the stickers there. What's up, Sylvester? I need to just leave this glove off so I can keep up with chat. Here's a piece of Bob. That's what he's made out of. And on the 1,000,000th hit, we're going to hit him with sharp swords. And we're going to just slice and dice Bob for the 1,000,000th hit on. You can do, so, yeah, about knees. So they're real sensitive about knees in this sport. They actually don't even, if you're grappling, like, you're technically not even allowed to grab somebody behind the knee. You can, like say I had a haft of an axe or something. Oh, no. Oh, you got a good one, Doctor Strange. Macbeth. Oh, do I? I can see that. You can get like a half behind, like up here. And you can't put it directly behind the knee. They're really big on that in this sport. I guess for good reason, but you can't directly attack a knee either. But you're totally right. That's probably why we can't do it, because you'd incapacitate somebody. Thanks. And I actually just shaved. It was probably about 4 times longer. Sometimes when I have all these tournaments, I let it go because I like to walk around like at these fights with a bigger beard. But now I don't have a fight till November. I had one in October, but they changed the date, and I can't go now. November 14th and 15th. The next live stream will be live streaming it like the whole event. Not just single stuff, but the 5-on-5 fights. And that should be about 100 while I've been talking. Oski, thanks for the follow. And just so that we're streaming at this time of the day, or around between 2 and 3 in the afternoon, or about, actually sometimes I wait till the World TV's live is over, because I don't want to like leave it, and I'll stream after like at 10 or something. It just depends on the work schedule. I have a Discord. It's in my link tree if anyone wants to, because I at least post when I'll be out live, and I posted for the sticky note above my avatar. Oh yeah, heck yeah, man. I don't know. I've played besides Dark Souls games. I played Warframe. I'm an endgame Warframe player. I've been playing it for like 11 years. Red Hulk. Oh my, bringing back memories. Oh, yo, Red Hulk was awesome. See, like Image even had, they'd have a ripoff of the Hulk, and that didn't do too good. And I have all those dumb comics that aren't worth anything, and I didn't even really. And if I missed, I wouldn't even. I would even consider some of the Image or some of those comics. It was Dark Horse, another one, where I probably wasted my life reading some of those series. Well, so if you're trying to strike faster, so check this out. Here, let me pause that chat where it's at. Let's all keep talking, but if you want, this is a good question. So look at this. So, everyone is telling me about Half Sword. All right, so technically, right? Technically, hitting like this is kind of weak, right? This is flicking wrist, right? If you're going to be trying to go faster, if you want to hit faster, I think a lot of it, my opinion is, so instead of just like doing stuff like this, is a lot more body movement. So if you're hitting like this, here's the difference. All right, watch 3. I'm not doing it right because I'm doing it slow. Check this out. There's a hit like this, 1, 2, or this. Just hitting with my arm compared to arm, body. Oh, it got stuck in the sleeve. Compared to just arm. There's a little bit of difference, right? I'm generally hitting Bob like this. You want to go from this side to this side? You can push your elbow up to come around instead of going like this with these big movements. Like people go like that. Just elbow up, down. Does that make sense? I hope it helps. It might not be anything Serbian that I don't know. It's a bottle of Curiosity Cola. I've never had it till today. Thundercat Books. Oh my god. Oh, day's alright, Crusaders. Thanks for asking. So far, got off work, came home, hitting Bob a little bit. I won't count any of those we just did because I wasn't even paying attention. We're at 1,100. It's raining, so we're on the porch again. Yeah, Alphonse, I think this is another Half Sword reference. Leg sweep. Oh, man. I should try a leg sweep in armor. I've done a backdrop. Thanks for the follow, Keegan. Alright, I'm taking a screenshot. I'm going to watch Half Sword footage. The next time, not tonight, after today, the next time you see me, I will know what you're talking about. So, real life circumstances, hopefully we don't have to apply to real life circumstances. And if you do, you're not going to be wanting to do this with a sword. You're going to want to be half swording, and you're going to want to be aiming at like the vital spots. If you're wrestling with somebody, like armpit, groin, holding it like this with your leather glove. Some swords weren't actually sharp in the hole either, so you could grab them. So you could do stuff like this. But if the rapture's today, we're not going to have to know anymore. Hello, Joe. Thanks for the follow. I could not beat Mike Tyson in a fight. Maybe in another 10 years. I don't know. Maybe in 10 years from now I could. Could I beat Mike Tyson in armor? I bet you I could. I would bet $1 million and be in debt for the rest of my life that I could beat Mike Tyson in a sword duel. If he didn't train for it beforehand. If it was like right now and Mike Tyson showed up. Even 10 years ago. I bet you I could beat him in a sword duel. If he didn't practice. That's the important thing. If you're just like, Mike, here's a sword. I would really be... I'd be in a lot of trouble, though, when he starts swinging. But I bet I could. Not at all in boxing. Yeah, oh, for sure. Groin is rough, but groin back. So they'll teach you when we fight. There is a fighting sport like this where you can do half sorting and stuff, and the targets are like, you know, these soft areas. Here, like I'm a whole soft area, but like, you know, between the shoulder plates, up under the helmet, into the face if it's open enough. Maybe I have to turn it this way. Armpit, the palm of the hand is always like always unarmored. And they tell you groin, behind the knee, foot, maybe not always foot, depending on what they're wearing. Oh yeah, okay. Well, I definitely gotta check out this game now. Off with the millionth hit, the head will come off. I almost guarantee it because we're gonna hit him with the sharp swords. Thanks for that like button. Get into the bottom of the chat. And then we're gonna do a set of like 200 just so we get something done before I catch up with Cheyenne. Could you imagine Mike Tyson with the sword? The only reason I'm saying is because if he doesn't, there's people who are new, and you see a lot Crusaders. If you're there too, a lot of times people will just swing at a shield, just so they're moving. You know, they don't have the awareness yet. Like, okay, well they have their shield there, but their sword is like this, so I might be able to sneak it in like this way, or they're holding the sword. They have their arm up like this, so even though it's like way over here, I'm like, okay, am I gonna bypass their shield? You could maybe go like this instead to the exposed arm. So Mike Tyson, I could be totally wrong. I bet you that I would beat him at a technical sword fight. Just don't let him practice before. Yeah, and like Jay was saying, Jay with his success, man. Thanks for all the new follows. Gregory, I didn't understand it. It said gone. Yeah, oh, they are. But in this, at least in Boohurt, you're not allowed to target there on purpose. But groin, definitely. I don't know what the box 30 thing means. Oh, I'll get on at Discord after this. Wonder who that is. Jay. Oh. So one day, where do you live in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, or Ohio? Thank you for the like, Javon. Is it Javon? That's how my friend Javon kind of spells his name. Jared Games. Thanks for the follow. Otter. No, this stuff isn't that good. You might like it. Crusaders, yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, you are. So I'm in Pittsburgh area. Tell you what, let me get a screenshot of that. Yeah, keep in touch afterwards. Because I'm like Western PA. You can do, if you're 6'8" and Boohurt, thanks for the follow. Javon. And hello, Joe, I'm watching you. You had the root beer. I had their lemonade. Their lemonade was great. The Victorian lemonade. It is. This is like $3.95 for this. 6'4", bro. Height is such an advantage in this sport. Oh, Chris. Yeah, heck yeah. Well, I'm south of the city. We have a whole Pittsburgh Armored Combat. We do a horrible job keeping in touch with people, and you can find us on Facebook. I promise I will check in. Give me a day or two. Anybody, look up Pittsburgh Armored Combat on Facebook, or send me a link here. We need to get a thing together where we just get out and we have some people from the team and everybody can kind of check things out. Oh, well, there you go. Wait, what about the job? Which job? Oh, no. I see what you're saying. Yeah, At least I hope the armor held its value. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hope when you sold it, you got something out of it. There's some Ice Falcon armor out there that people buy for $5,000. It has no resale value because nobody wants to fight in it. Because everybody hates it. There's this guy, he sells armor for $5,000. And you can't resell it because no one would buy it. Oh! What happened with the team? Yeah, like my thing, I dance, I like the footwork thing, man. I shuffle I hop around. I don't do medieval footwork. Sorry, to disappoint everybody. I just, if you ever watch my fights, half the time I'm hop, like I don't do the whole gathering steps. Ah, cool, another hopper. Oh, right. What the world? I see what you're saying now. It's, I don't know how many people come by and are like, hey, I messaged you like a year ago and no one ever replied. I'm always like, oh. And then I'm always like, man, I wish there were more people on the team. At the same time, like, do you know what it is? We would field so many questions about people like, hey, and then they'd come to practice and then never come back. Or, you know what I mean? So at some point, when you go through like 30 people and only like one person actually joins, then it's like my teammate was saying, he's like, man, he's like, I don't have time for this. We're always busy doing tournaments and stuff, you know. I promise you I will check. I will do a better job. My promise. My New Year's resolution, because I haven't made one yet, I will check the messenger. In reply to Jimmy. Jimmy is now the chairman of the team. Thanks for the follow, Spicy Pickle again. How's it going today? What did I say we were on? I don't even remember. So we're still on. We'll just start over. I remember last I said I was at 100. We're fighting our friend Bob here. Say hello, Bob. Nod your head. Time traveler, but believe it or not, I'm a time traveler from the future. Did you know in the future it goes backwards? It's like we're almost at the peak and it goes back to medieval times. They even call it medieval times 2. Like not TOO, TWO. So, what's up, Bob? I'm actually a time traveler, but from the future, believe it or not. After the rapture, things kind of got better, but because everyone was being so bad on social media and like having OF accounts, that they sent us backwards, and we lost all technology. We ended up fighting with swords and shields again. I'm actually from the year 2075. Oh man, I know, you're right, Brody. You're right. I'm from the past. It took me a little while to learn about how the cell phone works, so I could stream today. Thanks for the share, Thorn. If there's like if it wasn't for having like being totally happy with things how they are, other than the girlfriend troubles, I would. So if I could have the same satisfaction back in the day, I'd rather be back in the day. It's about 20. And thanks for hanging out today, everybody. This is actually a special day. And just so you know, I'm charging up the lightsabers. I do fight like tournament lightsaber. And we're gonna hit Bob with them. The last tournament I fought lightsaber out of 20 people, I got second place. I know, right? If they only had, like, the things we need to bring back with us, antibiotics is one of them. Maybe some other hygiene products would be set. Some of the best times I've had with all the sword stuff is the reenactment battles with the SCA. Well, yeah, that's kind of true, too. Actually, I love to, like, just work with my hands. Maybe not to be forced to do something, but I could probably survive as a peasant as long as I had better food. Would be a lot better. Yo, oh, all taken. Hey, thank you. Yeah, we need to bring back the antibiotics. If we could have that, I think out of anything, that's what we imagine. All the cuts that we would get sick or pass away from. I think his humors are his bile is off. We need to cut him and blood. No. Just take these antibiotics. Take this amoxicillin. Yeah. You'd be in a lot of trouble if you go hunting in the woods poaching. Yeah, if you don't have the status, man, you'd be done for if they catch you hunting. I believe that was 100. If not, sue me. Yesterday, I lost track of so many I didn't write down. 200 to write down. You hear the best thing about living next to a church or near a church. I know it's 9 o'clock. Except for if I'm trying to go to bed after work. Sometimes it wakes me up. 1,300. Is it? I'll take your word for it. Ugh. Not buying this again. Their Victorian lemonade? Good. Curiosity Cola? No. Nope. Alright, I appreciate it. If y'all are certain it's 1,300. We have 1,000 written down. New Bird Fighter. Yes, Sage. Welcome to life. So, would you? Bad news though. I just shaved my chest hair off. If you caught me in a live not too long ago, you'd see how much chest hair I have. I shaved it off before this date. Look, I'm like back to almost like bare skin. I have so much hair. I would say it could probably be either. It depends on the braid. If you have a really cool design, I'd say it's probably masculine, like a big Viking symbol braided in there. But if it's kind of like with a lot of curves and stuff, maybe more feminine. If the chest hair braid it looks like a corset, feminine. Viking symbol, masculine. So Boo Hurt, Sage. So let me just say, never buy anything for this sport unless someone that personally does it tells you if it's okay or not. This stuff's expensive. There's so much for sale that is not passed for Boo Hurt. The church bells after 7 p.m. start to make weird noises. They don't just go bing bong, bing bong. You can hear like static. It sounds like it has a reverb. Crazy. We noticed that last night during the live stream. Or a day or two ago. Yeah. Nothing like probably nothing like that. What the world? The fire station alarm. Josh said, "Hey, Caleb, what's up, Josh? What's up, man? What's up, Josh?" I don't read full names because someone will have me read some name and it'll sound like something that someone will clip it and said, "Oh, he said a bad word or something." What's up, Josh? SCA armor. Oh gosh. Darkwood. These gloves are SCA gloves. Darkwood Armory. We've hit this thing over 100,000 times in these gloves. They're great. Who's calling me from Colorado? We'll hang up on that. What's up, man? I think look up. All right, here's a good start for SCA armor. I think munition grade arms or munition grade armory is the name of the place at Pensick where I've gotten a lot of good armor. Yo, Hey, H&B. All right, H&B official. So I'm about to do a couple more hits on here. We're hitting this guy 1 million times in a year with this. Morning. What? Oh, Elspeth. Oh, Elspeth does the. All right, for that heart me, Elspeth. I owe 100 hits right now. This will put us at 1,400. So we're hitting Bob 1 million times in a year. Almost every day I'm on here doing this. So, and it keeps me in good shape for when I fight people in armor in duels and stuff. Here we go. This is for Elspeth. Try and do some POV. I think. Thanks for the likes. Just in case we missed a couple. Elspeth, welcome back. Good to see you again. Part 1. After dark, lightsabers. I would say don't miss it. But you're not obligated to tune in. But we're going to use lightsabers. 1,400. Oh, Otter. Man, thank you for the whole Otter is the whole reason I even have Discord set up. Thanks for bugging me about did you get to Discord yet? And I hope you're doing good today too, Otter. Oh, yeah, okay, Elspeth. Darkwood Armory gloves. Over 100,000 hits on our buddy here. They're perfect. They don't like give me, the seams are great where I don't get any, they don't rub on my hands. Yeah, I mean, you want to, I'm trying not to say the name of the sword fighting that you do because I don't want to get restricted. It'll misunderstand me and think I'm talking about some other word that sounds similar that would be bad to talk about. You know what I mean? The first fight I ever did, I got $30. It was like just beat the crap out of each other. The only rules you don't stab, you don't swing horizontal the neck, the knees, groin, just beat the crap out of each other for the crowd. I won my first ever fight like that. $30. I took the turnpike home, and I wasted my $30. But I got $30. I got paid to fight at a birthday party. I got paid for a couple of there's a lot of perks. Fight at the Ren Fair, you get in the Ren Fair for free, get some food for free. I fought at weddings, 3 weddings. You're like the life of the party. There's someone I saw on a TikTok like, oh, we got invited to a bro. I've been fighting. I've had 3 weddings under my belt fighting at weddings. A barbecue, free food. Oh, 100. I'm gonna see who sent that in 1 second. This is gonna put us at 1,500. The heart me. The glove is stuck in the shield, so we'll use this one. You don't make much money in this sport at all. I'll probably be retired from it, but when they're like, oh, now we get paid, cool. Well, now I'm like 80 in my wheelchair, I can't swing a sword. Whoa, won't count that one. Ooh, where'd this longsword come from? Let's write this down before we forget. Dang it. The rain blew onto the board and it's all wet. It's gonna ruin the dry erase marker. Oh, we got away with it. Alright, I'm gonna catch up on chat. Who sent that heart me? I'm going to see right now. We have to set this somewhere else. Thank you for keeping me busy. For one with the heart, thanks for hitting that like button. The heart means to keep making me working, but the other thing, for chatting. The best live streams don't get anything done because we're talking. Hayden! Much appreciated, much appreciated. I'm keeping count as much as I can. IDK, trying to. It's never going to be perfect. The 1 millionth hit will happen probably before we get to it because there's a lot of times I forget. Like earlier today, I was like, what number were we on? I was like, oh, I'll just start over at 100. I was probably like 160. My ex, who some of y'all would be having a great time, a better time, because I was gonna have her. She always wears like the real cute outfits and stuff, and I was gonna have her like be the official counter, but things didn't work out. This is not the one that called me the devil. This is a different one. Everybody be coming by for her, not me. I wasn't gonna have an official counter. Nice. Oh, Elspeth, lightsaber battles are the best, I think, and especially if you're used to fighting that way. I bet you wreck people in that. They don't run. These gloves are the best. I always wear a glove when I'm practicing. This is like permanent blister. You know, like up here. These are from where I wear my metal gauntlets. They just rub. This is like a blister on top of a blister on top of a blister. Not from these, but from fighting in these the last 2 weeks these tournaments. Freaking like I don't know. However many between the two of them, like I don't know, 40 rounds or something. Sandlar gloves. I don't know those. Bannerlord, I did. Otter, I did. That was Woolrad who sent that heart me. So I'm just getting to it. I tried to miss anything. Lego. Oh yeah, guys. Yeah, you don't. The people can buy. Oh, like the guys like I got like you don't have a date at 6. Yo man, I broke in my leg armor in some girl's tent. We'll just leave it at that. What is that about the middle of the fingers? Oh, Wolfrad, there is a concert with Lamb of God. I think Drowning Pool, and they're gonna have a concert while there's gonna be medieval fighting at it, like cage matches. It's gonna be great. Oh yeah, dude, that's where I'm heading. Once I'm done getting my head beat in and boo hurt, I do SCA stuff too. I'm gonna stick with the SCA, get into some combat archery, be nice and chill, maybe work the ballistas. Thanks for the follow, Anthony. And Hayden too also. Got any yeah. As soon as you said skooma, I had the Oblivion song flashed in my head from all the Oblivion NPC videos. Band of Brothers, we're on day 100. I'm doing this till about 10 a.m. Maybe 9:30. I have to get up 9:30, 10 a.m. We're at 1,500. I like to get at least another 500. Band of Brothers, with the 1 million hits, man. I've not seen Band of Brothers, though. Yeah, I might have on all red today. She said she got a tarot card reading done, man. She said I was the devil. Then she sent me a picture of me with horns that she drew, and a screenshot of the book where it was like, be on high alert. The devil has entered your circle. And then she kept texting me. I just kept throwing it in the trash. Once she said that, I was like, yeah, I don't think things are gonna work. You made me miss my chiropractor appointment. Like, all right. We had a date set up. I have a daughter who had, her mom wears these freaking high heels all the time. Breaks her foot in her high heels. Can't drive. Daughter texts me, can you take me to this Wednesday? Which is the same day as the date. Just for everybody who hasn't heard the story. This is the abridged version. I text her, hey, I can't meet you at dinner for 6 p.m. Something came up. I was like, I will still drive over and meet you at 8 p.m. I was like, we'll do something. We just won't have as much time together. And she wrote me this like kind of rude message in return. It's like, all right. So then she texts me later at night with the drawing of me, the Minotaur with the horns, devil, tarot card reading. You're the devil. Text me all this stuff, pictures, screenshots of like horrible stuff. I was like, look. I told her I offered to still come up there. I was like, she's saying I was lying. I was like, I took a screenshot of the conversation with my daughter where she asked me if I could take her. Mom can't drive. I was like, can't your Tesla drive you? They drive. And she's like, no, you have to pay extra for that. I was like, I don't know. So I was like, look. I was like, I even offered to still come up. I was like, you said no. Text. Blah, blah, blah. You made me miss my chiropractor appointment. Like, bro. Oh, lightsaber. My Wayne lightsaber control the center. It's just a light touch. I win a lot in lightsaber tournaments by controlling center. You know, not letting them knock it out of the way. You know, maybe they might come in and kind of deflect. There's no cross guard. You know, so you actually kind of be a little slick with it. Knock out of the way. Boop. I jump at people a lot, dive. The Rapture Day, man, I'm telling you, it needs to chill. It needs to chill till about 11:50. It has to happen at 11:59. We're streaming later tonight, the 100th day. We don't want the Rapture to happen till after. In some girl's tent. Yo, wow, am I this far behind the chat? Sage, yeah, I had my armor on. We were already dating, but she had this thing about ski masks, so I brought a bunch of ski masks, and I had a ski mask in my leg armor on. Bingo. Oh, I know all right. I know who you're talking about, the boots. Sandler, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. The stage video stuff would be awesome. I know, we'll start earning money as soon as it's over. I'm telling you what, it's gonna happen. They don't deserve your mindiness. Well, thank you there, Sage. Did you have other, besides, like, to get, if you have any specific part of Boo Hurt, Sage, that you're wondering about, let me know. This is like my 6th year. Yeah, the thing I was saying before, I did like her sense of adventure. She had no regard for safety, like, as far as, we're going on a hike, detour. I was trying to be nice, looking at Google Maps. So we get done. She's like, we're just gonna go right through. I was like, cool. Abandoned house. We were about to. She was going up inside it, and then she's like, I remember I told you she'd do that thing with it, and she's like, I don't know if we should go in there. She's like, well, if we walk in on something that we shouldn't see? I was like, you're probably right. But I loved how she didn't care. It's all fenced off. She's going through the fence, trying to get in this old abandoned house. It's like, bro. I was like, that's awesome. Oh man, faded. Oh, I do appreciate it. Either way. I'm trying to go through chat with the topics. Nice. Oh, have you heard of the Saber Legion TSL? That's who I fight with. The werewolf from Grimm. Actually, I don't know that one. Oh, yeah. Just never buy anything. Never buy anything until you actually talk to somebody or see it in person. Do you know what I mean? What are you talking about, Woolrat, about like women who have no regard for like who will just like say, "Screw the detour. We're going through it." Oh yeah, bro. I gave her a compliment on it. I was like, hey, one of the coolest things is that like we were going by that house. I was like, and you were. I was gonna go right in with you. I was like, I thought about it, like how cool it'd be to go inside. Any other date you'd be on? We want a hiking date. What other? It's rare. Yeah, get everything that you can wear underneath. Thanks for that like too, everybody, and what the world, and everybody for just hanging out. But you know, like this is starting from 0, right? Because you wrote down 500. Like, I just love that sense of adventure and disregard for rules. Yeah, get everything that you can wear under the armor. You probably know this, but you want to get all the stuff that goes on underneath. Then you get your measurements. You know, don't buy anything. Are you on a team? I should ask you that. Are you on a team, or like are you like in contact with people that are doing Boo Hurt already? For at least like a year, let's say. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, the TSL is the only one I'm familiar with. That's why. That's the only one out here. I'm maybe a little closed-minded. I was just thinking there's probably obviously other leagues. All right, we're gonna stream till 10. You're in Okay. They call you Lord Hatchet? Okay, I mean, it's better to be... Yeah, anybody you can be in contact with, better than nothing, right? Just... Oh, Tommy! Oh! This is the helicopter, Tommy. Oops. We should have a sword showdown one day. The thing I was gonna say too, just never buy anything without seeing first if it's gonna pass Boo Hurt. Tin Man. Oh, man. You're an air fryer. Oh, air fryer is an air fryer. No, oh, good. It's good you got the practice. Helicopter. Sounds like we're in What the World's live stream. Helicopter. Tin Man. Oh, here we go. This is going to put us at 240, I believe. Right? I did the 100, right? Losing my mind. That's what happened. I just got off a 12-hour shift. The numbers are leaving me. I believe we did 100 and that was 40 for the next one. Yo! Oh! Carrie, what are you doing awake? What are you doing awake? But this, to us, it's what, like 9, it's like 9:23 at night, right? Yeah, but here's it's actually Jack Chain's fail. Look at this arm. It actually spun around, so it's actually kind of worthless. I just tied him on before I got on here. Alright. Oh, yes. Yo, alright. Aha! This is our bedtime, everybody, this time of the day. Let me get this set for Tin Man. This is going to put us at 240. I'm pretty sure that's where we'll be at. Sage, you know what great shield punches are? Also to the body. Like right here, and right here on the side where things buckle. All right, I believe that puts us at 240. Yo, yeah. Oh, Micah, thank you for Micah. Thank you for the compliment. Yeah, air fryer. We're blessed to have an air fryer here. Oh, King of Curses. Thanks for the share. I have. Do you know how you block? Do you know how you block a bullet with a sword? So whenever they aim at you, you go like this, and you aim it like directly right at the barrel. So as soon as they shoot, look how much sword it has to travel before it gets to my face. It would enter the pommel. It would have to travel all the way down here. Oh man, hey air fryer. What about like? Can you do bacon in one of those? You play PoE 2. Don't hit the bucker. You have to wait. Oh wait, Timu Ben Stiller. Yo, yeah, dude, you do it. Cook. Are we talking about corn or is it really the word cord? Stags, what up? What I miss here? Tommy. Well, yeah, hey. more power to you if you don't need the hands for it. Man, I'm missing like so much. Jack chains can protect you, but here's the problem with these. So see this arm's working out a little bit better. Where it's kind of settling down. A little bit of some elbow protection, not much. This is actually kind of like sliding down. This right here isn't too bad. Okay, but now look at this arm. Everything is now slid underneath. Totally unprotected over here. Totally horrible. I have no clue why that happened. From swinging the sword around so much, everything is now settled. It's all tied on tight where the arming points are. Some cutting skill. We're gonna on episode. When we hit 1 million, we're gonna have a good thing. All right. So if you're gonna cut, like I said in Boo Hurt, there's no point in it because it's just a whacking sport. But you would actually probably wanna, come through. But you're gonna wanna be more protective of your head and stuff because now if you're passing through them, if you don't righteously finish them off, do you know what I mean? 30 minutes air fryer. If you don't finish them off really quick with this one hit, they're gonna retaliate, and you're gonna want to be able to pick up and block, be protected. I would say cutting skill. You're gonna want to follow through a lot. Wait till later. We're gonna have you'll have a whole cutting episode in October. When my daughter and I want to have a cutting episode where we're going to cut pumpkins and stuff. Boo Hurt is just this. All right, here I got 60 to do to put us at 300. Let me show you the best. I think in Boo Hurt duels, you don't ever want to pass your opponent because if you pass them up, not ever. If you have a good flow, you want to cut through to get down here. But for the most part, it's hit, remove. Because the other thing too, if you're doing stuff like this and you cut, and now all of a sudden you're in a grapple, it's a lot harder to draw your sword this way. If I generally try and just do it like this, hit, retract, hit, retract. I even don't like to come in front of them too much because if you come in front and now they come in and you're stuck like this, it's hard to maneuver your sword. You got pulled out before you can start hitting them again. I'm more of a fan of just super simple bonk, bonk, bonk. I'll catch up and chat in 1 second. like I usually, if I'm hitting 2 times in a row with the shield, I usually at least try and guard my other side. Same, I usually put the shield up on my head. If I'm hitting more than once with the sword, if I'm just going back and forth. Don't worry about it as much. Hey, thanks. Do you know what a great look is? I have one of these that's just all black, and the strings hang down. Put it underneath like a baseball cap. It's great. People will look at you like, what is that? It's kind of cool. I'm in like year 6. Toaster, I couldn't tell you for sure. I would think the more modern the fighter, you're just gonna always have that advantage. My opinion. I mean, yeah, techniques improve over hundreds of years. People went from bonking with clubs to having actual tools to actually having made swords and things with those tools to then have techniques that sometimes maybe they found out after lots of trial and error didn't work. So the people that are going to know what works are better than the people before them. You know, I just think the farther ahead in time, you're just going to have a a advantage. Boy, I miss famished air fryers. Make air fryer come to the rescue today. That was 300, right? Yeah. Oh, if you unlock me in Mortal Kombat, I just don't know what kind of finishing moves I'd have. Try not to miss stuff. It's hard sometimes. Oh, the clubs came after. Well, I was thinking caveman with a club, not like studded clubs or like clubs are great versus armor. I was thinking club like a Dark Souls large club. Just a big piece of wood. Which, yeah, I mean, I'm talking about very basic caveman time. I should say before tools. The first thing that probably someone did was throw a rock at somebody or hit someone with a club that they found on the ground. They are for some armor. It makes it better. I think more modern armor doublets do. I prefer very thin padded layer underneath, very flexible, so that like see, you know what's great about something like this? See how the sleeves aren't even like attached. So if you have, say I had like heavier armor on, and I'm really like this stuff, it lets all that heat out. You don't get as hot in something like this. When I put my arm up, that heat's just like evaporating into the atmosphere. It's escaping, you know. It also makes it so if I have a whole bunch of stuff on, I can get my arms higher, because if this is all tied down with armor, if this sleeve is connected, you know, I'm fighting pulling up compared to having a slit underneath where my arm now it's not part of the shirt. Does that make sense? I think there's an advantage to something like that. I'm a huge fan. My team fighting armor has sleeves like this that aren't connected. It's great. Bare skin or t-shirt. I usually wear a t-shirt, but not always. Thanks for that like button. Oh, Logan. I guess. Bob is an independent. Bob goes both ways. Yeah, Sage. Good. Heck yeah. We got 26 minutes. The hard cutoff point is 10. A lot of times I extend it. As you figured out, I was like, we'll go till 9:30. Well, now we're going till 10. Just racking up some points here. Logan, thanks for the like. Make sure I miss anything. Well, I thought there might have been another comment. Legendary. I don't know what the double T thing is, or what that Chaplain comment is either. I'm not very knowledgeable about some things, everybody. If it's something like a, I'm not up to date on lingo of the internet. If it has anything to do with that, you'd have to explain. Oh, 6'7". 6'7". That would be that's 30. We left off at 27, I think. So great things about hands, man. Like if you lose your shield, well, as long as you're up close. Now I can if you're fighting, you can grab armor. You can in Buherto they'd actually make you put your shield back on. Except for certain cases now, I see a lot of people running around with like an axe and an open hand, and some people just go out there like this. And if you got a free hand, well, now you're wrestling. You know, you're trying to wrestle. Maybe grab the handle of their axe or something. You can always punch people. You know, with your metal gauntlet. They're very maneuverable. You know, you can also in Buhurt you can't do it, but in real life you can grab parts of the armor. You could I could grab this, like this thing here, as long as I'm not trying to pull it off the other person. You know what I mean? I think yeah, grappling. That's why I like the little shields, because it's easier to get in and out of from under people's arms. It depends how the weapon's coming in, and how fast. I would not try and catch like a pole arm. I would not try and catch something coming at me like this. Maybe if it was somebody swinging a one-handed weapon, yeah. If I have something like to kind of back me up, so if I'm going to reach for it and I change my mind, I can maybe go like this and have some kind of protection, like a full van brace or something. Oh, Fugazi, I didn't mean to make you think it was your fault. Fugazi. That's how you say it, right? But yeah, I mean, in actual Buhurt though, yeah, you have to have. I don't know what the rule is these days. People come in to do these pro fights with like an open hand, and the rules always were you had to have something in your other hand. So I don't know. That's 40. The reason I like buckler shield is because if you do get up underneath somebody and they're grappling, I find it a lot more easier to control. I feel like if I have this here too, you know, instead of having a big punch shield on my arm, like I feel like this is a little bit more maneuverable when I'm grappling and stuff like that. I have a very easy way to just grab onto somebody, things like that. If I'm going down. If somebody's going down, I feel like I have a better chance of pulling this shield out from, you know, while they're falling, stuff like that. A lot of people just like punch shields in general. Harley, I guess hopefully we don't have to use it for real. My next scheduled fight is November 14th or 15th. right, that should be another like 500 to write down. Dominic, they could work on your girlfriend. Not a promise, good chance. I'd love to go to Holland. I've not seen Epic Mealtime. I've almost never seen anything on TV. I don't watch the news. I don't watch TV. I don't watch movies. Not Chinese. DeCarlo, hey, thanks for hitting the like button. Yeah, like I've not seen with a very few exceptions. I've seen all of Game of Thrones except the last season. I didn't want to watch it because I heard people didn't like the ending. Crusaders again. Welcome back, Crusaders. I'm just wondering why his truck's stopping in the backyard. Hang on. Oh, there they go. Just making sure it was anything weird. Yeah, in the last 10 years, I've probably seen like 8 movies. I am gonna go see Tron 3, but yeah, I don't even look at the weather. I just walk outside. Oh, looks like rain. Anything super important, eventually it trickles down. I've not seen Shriek. Do you think everyone? I don't know. I feel like it's gonna ruin. Everyone's telling me they hated it. 1620. Yeah, actually, you're probably getting close. This is probably like with the matching suit of armor and a type helmet. This is probably a more modern look. I would think. I don't know. I forget the exact date that these things were supposed to be from. Does it? All right. Well, the only problem is I have no way to watch it. I don't have any kind of streaming apps. I don't have anything. I don't have any TV channels. I would have to find some way to watch it for free, I guess. The final season of Game of Thrones. Almost gonna catch up with chat in 1 second. Oh, it's starting to get sunny out. Oh wait, I don't know. Dual wielding is great. You'd have to look back. My favorite fight, one of my favorite fights, I uploaded on my TikTok. I was using a arming sword, right hand, one-handed axe in the left hand. Dual wielding was freaking fun. We fought at a baseball game of all things. Oh man. Yeah, hey Sage. Well, if you have a question or something, just send me a message. I'll try and help you out with what I can. Because we didn't really cover a ton of stuff. But yeah, heck yeah. Well, welcome to the club. Yeah, and if you want to keep in touch, man, you can always... And I have a Discord these days, too, with other people, Dual streaming. Dual welding. We'll be dual welding and dual streaming. I was thinking about doing it for today, but I just never got around to it yet. I was too busy the last couple days to get set up. I would say soon. We're gonna give it a shot. I signed up for yeah, because the subscription plans are so expensive now. I signed up for I had to get a Rumble so I could I'm experimenting with locals. I don't know, a lot of the creators I watch. So I don't watch TV or stuff, but I do watch a couple people on YouTube. They seem to like locals. I'm trying to find a cheaper subscription plan. Because $9.99, I can't believe there's 15 people paying $9.99 a month. And I actually put the money to use. I bought a whole spotlight system for streaming outside. We were ordering Bob a new outfit from the TikTok money. What are you wearing? Wait. I don't know. Yeah, I watch a couple of people on YouTube. I know that a lot of them use locals for a subscription thing where they can have. And it seems like I could probably have Sharp Sword episodes on there. I don't know who John Jones is, user. Who's John Jones? I don't watch sports either, everybody. I don't watch anything. I don't know. I live in Pittsburgh. I couldn't even tell you a Pittsburgh player of any sport, except maybe Sidney Crosby or Evgeny Malkin. Or, who else plays a pitch? I don't know. I don't know. Those are two people I can think of out of all the sports here. Yo, all right, Sage. Yeah, hey, we'll talk. Top UFC fighter. I don't know who he is. Look, all right. If you never heard of locals, maybe I don't know. I'm trying to find something. We shall. Yes. I don't know who John Jones is. Like I said, I don't watch anything. I don't follow anything. I'm clueless to the world if it comes through a TV or anything, except for a couple of things on YouTube. You know what I watch stuff about? Space. Some physics. Some history stuff. That's about it. Yo, Marbles, what's up? And what's up, Caleb? We're at 600. This is going on to 700 now. Oh, Cody, you're right. A lot of space probably is fake. Like dark matter isn't totally proven. You know, stuff like string theory still is not like exactly. It's in the works. Could be fake. Yeah, and I watched a lot of Boo Hurt. Yeah, I watched Boo Hurt stuff too. Oh, Timothy Hines, best Boo Hurt footage I think out there. Eli, thanks for hitting the like button. This is going on to 700. I'm pretty certain. Let me get a set of 100 in here. If we get 300 more, oh, we'll get it before 10. We'll be great. What? Cody, is that for real? I never heard that before. So are you talking about like you're talking about the NASA? Is that is a word for being deceitful? Oh, let's get the little buckler out. Yay! Our little friend, which I made a mistake and doesn't fit on my steel gauntlet, so I can't ever use it. I'm not scared of the ocean or space. I'm certified scuba diver. I would if I didn't have a family, I would be on the first trip to Mars. I don't care if we even come back. I would love it that much. I would be like, let's go. Oh, I didn't. I'm a screenshot man. That's how I remember stuff sometimes. I probably, yeah. Crusaders, I will send it before I go to bed today. Oh, bro, I would so, who's, oh, yeah. Well, so is that for real? Like, NASA means to deceive. That's a word. Kickstream. I've tried Kick. I kind of hated it. It didn't really. So Kick seems to be all Kick. It seems like the most. I would have to be like a very annoying, crappy person to be successful on Kick. Same with YouTube in a way. YouTube's a little better under restrictions, but yeah, I tried Kick streaming. I wasn't happy with it. You know, like you get some people that tune in, and there was a little bit of a crowd. I was building a little bit. This has been the best app. That's why I'm on here. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's like if you're on Kick, it's like a Gamba stream, or you got to be like a Johnny Somali or something, you know, type of person to be successful. On here, it's been I'm just totally normal. This is how I just am. And on here, it's been so much easier. I will. Cody, I'm taking a screenshot of it so I don't forget. Might take me a couple days to get to it. I'm taking a screenshot of that, though, so I remember to look that up. That's how I remember stuff. Screenshot of the chat. I will look into that. The rabbit hole. I do. If you stick around for Eli, well, we got 10 minutes. If you stick around for 10 minutes, no, I have one right here. Let me do a set. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to hit this thing 300 times. I think the community on Kick was toxic. Yeah, and that's the thing. Yep, exactly what Javier was saying. On the other guy, oh no! Oh, he appreciates it. Yep. I'm gonna catch up on chat. I need to get some, we need to hit 2,000. Let me get a set of 300. Eli, I have 2 sharp things I'll show you right after this. And, if I don't get these 300 hits in, I have to hit 2,000 at least. So bear with me for 1 minute. Well, a couple minutes. That's 20. Halfway there, everybody. Do these count as 2 at the same time? I guess so. 200. Thanks for that like button. Switch hands. Woo, get that left hand working a little bit. 50 more to go. I will grab 2 sharp things, 2 sharps. I'll catch up with chat. This will put us at 3. This will put us at a total of 2,000 for today. Thanks for that like button. I see that. All right, that should be 300. We're gonna get a couple more in, but now we're past. We're at 2,000. All right, Eli, let me show you something. I'm actually I'm dying in this thing. Ooh. Oh, rule the channel, Andy. Yo, Andy might just remember the rules of the channel. Heart me. We've been delayed. We got another 100 hits we got to do on here real quick. Haha. The plans were thwarted. Yeah. Oh, and Andy, thank you for that. Much appreciated. All right, so check this out. 100 hits for the Go Heart Me. Thanks for hitting that like button. I see you doing that over there. That should be 90. That should be 100. Oh, and for the goats. Oh. All right, so check this out, Eli. Here I got two things. I'm not even going that far because I had them out kind of recently. One of, oh my God! I just poked the wall with it. I just scratched the wall. Jeez, all right, that's great. So, all right, on the 1 millionth hit, we're going to be hitting it probably with this. And I already hit him with this once. Right here, and this went through him like butter. I don't have the room to maneuver this around. But here's, this is my sharp pole arm. As you can see, I just kind of barely scraped the wall and I just peeled a bunch of, I put a big gouge in it. That's horrible. But anyway, that's one. But if you're interested in the sword, we're going to set that right there. I like this one because this is like a more modern. So you see, it has like hex bolts. There you go. This is kind of like a modern looking pommel, right? If you see this here, it's a very small cross guard, but and I love the black blade. This is what we used. The 250,000th hit this is what we used on our buddy here. But one of my favorites for sharps. Did y'all know if you take two sharps and you hit them together, they stick together? You can obviously like spin your sword to break the bind, but they actually bind together. You could be like, you can lock blades and be pushing towards each other like a wrestling match with two sharp blades stuck together. But anyway, yeah, it's a pretty cool one. I like it because it has this kind of like modern look with the hex bolts and stuff. All right, let me not get this wet because it's raining and it's humid, and I'm going to catch up on chat right now. And then we're going to get a couple more hits in here. All right, throw this in here. Here, I'll show you one other thing. And then for and then in Boohurt, when you're, so those little arming swords don't do anything. So this is not sharp. This is my, when I'm fighting on the, thanks for likes. When I'm fighting the team, on team stuff, this here is so, it's like a chopper. So they know you're there when you hit them with this. There's a lot of force behind something like this. It's great. It lets someone know you're there. Hit someone in the back of a steel helmet with that. They'll tell you're there. All right. Sorry I've been neglecting chat. But so, the only way I can keep up sometimes, I have to pause it for a second. Which is oh, Trevor, if you're there, which is the platform? Okay, I will. Screenshot Trevor, unless you mentioned it after. My bad for neglecting chat, but to get through that whole thing. Oh, and TD OT. Thank T dot. I try to count. Sometimes I've actually hit it yesterday. I just hit it too fast to keep track of the number. Yesterday we missed counting a lot. A like for every hit. Dex the Berserker. Jesus Christ. I hope you're here to say thank you. Just in case, as we're moving through chat, I'm going to personally send you a message to say thanks. Aha! That's a pretty cool idea. Oh, the month, if it's hard for you to see comments. I know. Well, Crusaders, we used to, believe it or not, everybody, at one point we were averaging over 100 people viewers. I don't know what happened. It seemed to be like once they sold this app, once the hashtag thing changed, it's been different. But we had a while there. If you look back at some of the videos where I used to thank, I'd be like, wow, we're still averaging like 120 people. There'd be 100 people concurrent, and like I'm talking like quadruple is 4. So what's the pentuple digit viewers in a live? Like we're lucky today if we break like 600. I appreciate everybody that comes by. Oh man, Talon. Oh. Just like it, we have 1 minute to go, Talon. Because Talon's here, we're going to stick around a little more. Talon saved the day, everybody. It always happens. I was like, we're streaming till 10. The king tells you to go. Oh gosh, Doc Sully. If the king tells me to do it, yeah. Yes. You have to, right? Crusaders, I know what you mean. So the Crusaders, the other thing too is I also have this at a bad angle. A lot of times I can talk while we do it. It's a little different. Once we get back outside, I can put the camera right here, and I'm a lot better at keeping up with chat because I can read it and do it. It's actually harder for me to look over here. Oh, thanks about the sword, Eli. Jeez, I'm just getting to that part. Thanks for a follow, Cuckoo. I hate YouTube. I hate streaming YouTube. Talon! Man. Oh, Talon. That's very generous of you, man. I appreciate it. We're hanging around. We're doing some more sets just for you. I swear, I was like, we're streaming till 10. I hate streaming on YouTube. I actually hate YouTube. Morning. Yo, and you know what? How many hits today? We're at 2,000 exactly. I'll get the board. What is that app called? That sounds like, I'll just say it sounds like pumpkin. Oh, Australia. Oh, yo. We just got off a 12-hour shift overnight. Nice. 2K. Oh yeah. Pump fun. Dude, I will look it up, but I will look it up. I promise you that. It just sounds like something where I'm gonna get on. The name of it to me just sounds a little suspicious. It almost sounds like you'd be doing something else with a different kind of sword play on there, but I don't know. So that's where we're at. We're at 272,000. And everybody who's tuned tonight, we're gonna be lightsaber, Bob versus lightsaber. Do you know? But I will look it up. I promise you I will. But it just sounds something like where that kind of website. Maybe I would do better on there, but I am like. You know, I'll look it up. Okay, I'll check it. I'll check it out. Is it a? I'll just see. But I was gonna say, do you think like a sword fighting content, like this kind that we're doing, would be man, Rylan, just so you know, because I don't know if I recognize it. First of all, thanks for that. And when I make the highlight video of this, which we'll upload tomorrow, you be in the. I have a little thank you for the even just one coin you get in the credits. It's just a way to try and like recognize people. Where's the shield? There it is. All right, since Talon saved the broadcast, I don't want to make it 2 days in a row where I'm just getting off when Talon gets here. Thanks for the follow, Trevor. All right, we're on 0. Oh! Yo, don't ever feel obligated. Much appreciated. And just so you know, when we even these spotlights, I bought with the TikTok money from last week. We're buying Bob an outfit from the TikTok outfit from this week. Talon, just so you know, the outfit you from the video is outfit number 4 that we're buying for Bob. I'm gonna order it tonight. I just haven't made the video yet when we order it. Man, big man visuals. Also, much thanks. Don't ever feel obligated though. Here we go. We're gonna just, like Crusaders was saying, let's unplug this, and we'll put this right here. Maybe I can stream dual. I like to be able to stream and see the. Now I can probably do it. So now I can keep up on chat. When it's over there, it's a little difficult. So we'll go to like. We'll go 10:20. I don't know what that noise was back there. Thanks for the follow, Rylan. Not always this time. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Is this too loud? Not every time, but a lot of times I'm on at this time of the day. If I'm working, at least 3 days a week, I'm usually on in the morning at this time. All right. Well, I appreciate it. And yeah, like nobody really watches the uploads, but just in case anyone ever does, on day 100, part 1, you know, I make a little credits thing. I always make a highlight video because this all has to be documented. Not a whole lot of people are gonna care when we're done, but y'all were here at least for some goofy part of history where a guy hit a training dummy 1,000,000 times in a year. Good vibes. Hey. You too. Hey, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the comment. Yeah, everybody. Even if you haven't chatted or anything in the chat, we'll do a shout out before the end too. Everyone who's with the watch time. I make all the videos. It's a highlight every day. And I do use YouTube as a backup. But every day, record the hits. In a year, we better have this done in a year, or else it's a failure. But yeah, it's just something I started doing, and well, we're 100 days in. Before we know it, you know, time flies. Yo, what's up? Oh, Thorn. Thanks, Town, for like, well, thanks, Kiko. I try. So, Thorn, we're hitting our friend here 1,000,000 times in a year or less, and we are at. That was about 60 where I left off there to write down here, and we're at day 100. We're about 2,060 hits in. And now I have it in a better spot where I can actually kind of read chat and hit it at the same time. Well, I appreciate it. And Thorn, you know why I started doing it? I challenged on Facebook. There's a huge community, and I thank you if you feel it should be more popular. On Facebook, there's a big community. I was like, hey, who would fight me for an hour in armor? And I do this not just. This is kind of just like goofy, like my Ren Fair outfit, but I do actually fight. You know, like in armor with swords and axes and stuff. You know, anyone wants to check it out, you can click on my name. I have one of my cage matches or pinned one of my pinned videos. But no one to fight me for a whole hour. Everyone thought it was a stupid idea. Someone said it'd be boring. Who wants to watch someone just like take snipe shots at people's hands or their elbows for an hour? I was like, yeah. The colder weather will be here soon. If we survive the rapture today. But yeah, most people thought it was stupid. No one would fight me for an hour. And I was saying, it's not like you're going to be swinging the sword an hour straight. You know, there's going to be breaks. You can both stand there and kind of catch your breath and then come in and have some exchanges, you know. I was like, who would fight me for an hour? No one would do it. Or they said it was stupid or dumb. So I was like, all right. So I just started thinking, well, I was already hitting this thing about 4,000. I was hitting this probably 36 to 4,800 times in a day, every fourth day. And I was like, I bet you I could do this I bet you I could get 1,000,000 in a year. And we're on track, everybody. That's 100. It's actually a little more than 100. Thanks for that like. Thank you, Talon. It's so funny because yesterday at the same time I was like, I gotta get off of here because I had to go to work. That was yesterday, right? Yeah, I know. The rapture has to happen after tonight's live stream. Tonight we're streaming. Oh, yo. That's the thing. Yeah, man. Talon, same. Night shift. Some days. Well, I'm glad you got home safe. Some days, man, just like some of those nights are long. I hope your night was alright. Mine was kind of long. We had a lot going on for a little bit. The rapture has to happen later tonight. We're doing lightsabers to celebrate the 100th day. After it gets dark, I'm going on a date. After the date, I'm bringing Bob, the dummy, in my car to stop somewhere to have a lightsaber night. I have to find a spot where there's like a parking lot with some lights that aren't too bright, so at least you can see me. but the swords light up more than everything else. If that makes sense. Good. I'm glad you had a good night. It's always a pleasure to hear when another night shifter had a good night. Wing, yeah. We'll see. All right, I was moving the little whiteboard. It's starting to rain again. That's why we're hearing. Oh no! What happened to the message? I thought I read it. I thought what you wrote was right. That should be 90. I'm pretty certain that's 300 to write down. Yeah. The rapture has to happen after. We need to have a fun day. Just have a fun day. Have a good day, a fun day. Because it could be the last day. You never know. We'll see tonight. I'm going to bed. I don't want to wake up to it. It better just because. Right. Exactly. I don't want it to happen. I don't want to wake up to it. It needs to happen after lightsabers. I have the lightsabers charging for tonight. So it might even just be stupid. I have no clue how it's gonna go tonight. But I hope that it's a good live stream. The first time I'm gonna have a lightsaber light stream. I figured why not? Something to be different for the 100th night. Well, Pro Gamer, that's a good point. Good point, Pro Gamer. I don't know. What do y'all think? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of people that believe in all kinds of other stuff too. Good question. I couldn't answer that. I'm not a theologist. Is that what it's called? I think if you believe the rapture is happening, is they say that you're in trouble because you're believing in a false idol, a Greek god. You know what I mean? That's probably what if you believe the rapture could happen, that's probably what the answer would be. Wait, I lost a comment. Hold on, let me scroll back up there. You're right. The timing is so. Hey, oh my God, it's the 100th day. That's what the grand finale is. I wasn't thinking. That could be such an odd coincidence. Day 100. The day we hit the triple digits. The big celebration. It's not the lightsabers. There's a plan. Yeah. See, I think that if you believe the rapture's happening, you would believe that the Greek gods and stuff are false idols. So if you believe in Greek, right? You'd actually be in the wrong you'd be in the wrong boat when it happens. Odyssey, what up? The rapture, man, that was a big thing on when we first went live today. Yeah, I don't know. You know, never know. We'll see what happens by tonight. If there's no rapture, we'll be live again tonight after dark. Not right after dark, but sometime later. I believe I left off on like 3:20. Oh, and Talon, I forget if I mentioned it, this is a total failure. As you can see, this is all supposed to be on the side of my arm. It's all slid down. My sleeves have adjusted. It is no longer. Even this side is getting messed up. You know, these are supposed to be on the side of my arm, but they're not. Right? It's supposed to be like this. That's a good thought. Oh yeah. So it's kind of messed up. I kind of retightened everything. So see, even like, I don't know if it's because I'm too big. I'm kind of stretching this thing out a little bit. As you can see, it's the force of the opposing forces going across here. the weight of everything's settled. I've swung the sword so much today. They're supposed to be like this. So you can take a hit like here, right? You got a little bit of some shoulder protection. Obviously, if you get hit here, that's going to kind of hurt. There's not a whole lot guarding you there. A little bit of the elbow, right where it counts. But at the same time, you know what I mean? Like it's like a really cheap way to kind of protect your arms from slices. It's not much of it. It doesn't do much against impact. Like even that kind of hurts because it doesn't disperse the force. Yeah, they call yo. Oh man, what's up? I don't know. We're on day 100. Night Beast. We go back a while too. What's up, Night Beast? These things are called jack chains. And they are. This one I'm pretty sure is based off of something too. There's a couple different versions. There's some that have like two rods kind of coming down here into like a circle and 2 rods this way. It just kind of gives you some kind of protection. Waffle! What's up, Waffle? As it hits 10:15, everybody. What did I say earlier? We're good to about 10:15. First of all, welcome. Oh, I see a comment disappeared before I could answer it. Thanks for the like. They could be cooters, cooters. I'm not sure. I know it's called jack chains. Thanks for the like. We're on 300. I forget. I know it's at least 330. We'll restart from 330 hits. That we got to write down on here. All right. 10:20. We're going till 10:20. Then I did say 10:20 earlier. It's all the time. As soon as we start saying, "Hey man, like it's been a good live stream. I'm about to sheath the sword, go take this off and lay down." More of our friends come by. Yo, Mr. Thornton, just so that every day, it's not always the same time. I'm on here often. It depends on my work schedule. I never work the same days week to week. It's either this time, mid-afternoon, or later at night. Just so you know. And I do have a Discord. It's in my link tree where I try and post when I know what times it'll be. Beast, Waffle, if y'all are still there and can hear me, good to see you this morning. Welcome to, we were just having talks, the main topic about the in chat day is about the rapture. I was saying it can't be, hopefully not soon, because we have a live stream planned for tonight. Lightsaber night. For night number 100. Not like the 100th night, but the night of the 100th day. Yeah, hey, I appreciate, anytime come by. That's like the thing, it's, every week's gonna be a little different, but these are generally the times, 8 a.m., probably 30% of the time, at this same time that we're here. 33.333333 repeating. That should be 400 to write down. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it's 10:18. Yeah, it's basically on average. Eli, thanks for it's still here. Thanks for like. I'm gonna do another set of 100. Then I'm going to go give a shout out for everybody who's hanging out, because I know not everybody comments or talks or likes. Just so I appreciate anyone even coming by, because I'm just hitting this dummy, trying to keep an entertaining conversation, hoping people have a good time. So we're going to give a shout out to everybody just putting in watch time in a minute. Yo, Cody, welcome back. Cody, there was something you know how I take screenshots? Something we talked about, and if you I would follow up with you. Something we were talking about, I had a screenshot of something, a conversation. It was a while ago though, so I kind of forget. Yeah, the late night streams are great too. It's just, it depends. Tonight though, I can tell you, the next live stream is tonight, sometime after dark. The stream tonight, I couldn't tell you for sure. I'm going on a date in Ohio, which is not too far for me, but it's 3 states. I have to drive from Pennsylvania to West Virginia to Ohio. So it's only like across the border, but I don't know how late it's gonna go. That's the thing. I know I'm not staying over because she has kids at home, so she's just getting out for a little while. So I'm taking Bob with me, and I'm going to find a spot that has some poor lighting to live stream from later. And I have to get cell phone service more than anything. Oh, heck yeah. So I'm sorry I don't have it. And thanks, Talon. Here we go again. Back to square one. The new one. She says she's really wants to come see a fight. So that's a good thing. She's like, you have to explain this to me. I don't know how many times. My whole dating profile is me in armor and stuff. You know what I mean? So they're always like, you need to explain this to me. Here we go. I have it down. I basically have it. It's almost like reading off bullet points in my head. So unfortunately, I don't have a specific start time. All I know is it has to be after dark, because we're not meeting till 6. I would imagine it's gonna be, just so you know, I'm guessing it's gonna be like after 10 p.m. New York City time. And it could be a total flop. I don't know. I've never hit Bob with a tournament lightsaber. It could be so stupid that we all just go, oh god. It could be totally cool and look cool. We're not going to know till we do it. And if I'm counting this right, 10, 9, 8, 7, thanks for the like, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 500. That wasn't a good 500, I think. Booher is definitely harder for shorter people. It's not impossible. So there's some really good people that are shorter. You definitely have to be more skilled the shorter you are. And aware. It's not impossible, it is definitely harder. Imagine playing pool with a cue ball. Imagine playing pool and everything's the same. You hit the ball, the other ball, they all bounce off each other, yeah. Imagine playing pool now with a pool ball and it's a bunch of soccer balls. You're not going to move those soccer balls very far. Even if they are like different material, still. But you can beat a soccer ball as a cue ball. Look up Sam Rides, Samuel Wride. He's probably about this tall and super good. One of the best people in the sport. Shorter than me. I met him in person. Alright, so let's get a total on here. And let's see where we're at. We're on... Oh, we actually almost hit the goal today of 2,800. Alright, here's how we're going to do it. Just so we know. So, there's another set of 500 to do. Because I don't want... it's OCD or something. I don't want to just write another one down here. So this 500... We're going to just add the 500 and make it 1,000. So that's plus 1,250. 2,500. The highlight video of this episode will be uploaded tomorrow. Sometime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Sam W. I think his last name is Wride. Very good. He flips a guy over. One of his most recent videos is someone kind of charged at him, and he kind of just did something and just like kind of trips it and just flips the guy over. And the guy's probably this much taller than him. So, yeah. If you're on again, party, like, Is it Party Glano? Yeah, if you're on another live stream, we can talk all about it. What's up, White Chocolate? But I have to get to bed. Let's do that shout out I was talking about. Just so everybody, Talon, and is it? Oh, Eli's still here. Otter's still here. Magyar's again. User 2988288300474. Joey Metaverse. Yo, what's up, Joey? Gustavo, Joe, AJ. Man, James, Gray Matter. Emma, Gray Matter. If you said hi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I missed. If you were here and you commented recently, Iron Banana, Mickey, and Denny. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Hope it was fun. Here comes the rain, so I'm glad we were on the porch. I think it's going to be crappy weather. We might have a lot of live streams from the porch. See how my thumbs have changed over the years? This I did not have this thumb stick out like this. It's from fighting longsword and gauntlets over the years. Oh man, at the last Eli. I appreciate that. Man, and just say yeah, and like when I make the highlight, don't ever anybody feel obligated, man, but I appreciate that. And being the highlight video. Oh man. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Making it hard to go to bed. Clayton. It's kind of messed up, but this is supposed to be. There we go. Eli. Very gracious. I appreciate it. Talon too. Man, I can't hit the exit button. All right. Everybody, thank you just for tuning in. Even if you just hit the like, even if you just tuned in, hope it was fun. I just try and talk, man. It's a halftime. Conversations roll. Thanks again, Clayton, about the vest. All right, I will go to bed right now, and we'll be on sometime later. I don't have an exact time. It's going to be after dark. I'm guessing not till at least 10 p.m. New York City time. Gray Matter, yo. Gray Matter also, we go way back. All right, everybody. And thanks for the likes at the last minute. We'll see y'all in another one, everybody.